Hey friends, how you doing? It's Charles here. And I want to start off this video by letting you know that I don't consider myself an authority or anything like that on chronic pain or disability. I'm just a man who's been chronically disabled since 2009 and has found ways to make it through over depression and everything else. And these talks where I talk to you during my dumbbell session, it's just that. I don't have anything written down, planned out. It's just me sharing my real self, why I do what I do anyway, all day, to start my day. And that day can start anywhere from 9 in the morning to 9 at night, depending on what pain allows. And I go into this sometimes with a topic, sometimes I don't. But a couple days ago, February 2nd is a day that's usually hard for me. February 2nd, 2017, I lost my best friend, my mother. She'd come by my apartment, and I had a bad feeling. And so I called her to check on her, and she didn't pick up her phone. And I was living a couple blocks away, so I got down here to this home as fast as I could, which wasn't very fast because, my leg injury. But it was fast. It's faster than I've ever moved since I've been injured. And when I used my key to get in here, I found that she was incapacitated from what I later found was a cardiac event that proved fatal. And I wanted to give up. I remember that whole day I was completely numb. It was the longest period I went without feeling the pain from my injury, but I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel hunger, happiness, sadness, thirst, tired, energized, nothing. And the next day when I woke up, I thought about, what was I going to do? That day, me and my mom, we planned to spend the day together. And she was going to give me a ride to get my groceries, and we were probably going to have lunch together. And, I was really looking forward to that day. And my best friend was gone. And I didn't know what to do. And I thought about the way that she would speak to me when I was down on myself, about my injury and about my walking impairment and about the constant pain. And she would tell me to get my ass up and take care of business. She is a very blunt lady, but she was also encouraging and sensitive when she had to be. But she had that way of getting me going. And so that day, in her memory, to honor what she did for me, I just went about my day. I did my grocery shopping. I had my meals I was supposed to have. I took my medicines. And I felt like that was what the least I owed her, because growing up, I never went without anything. I didn't know it until I was an adult. I didn't realize it, but we were technically poor. But without a diploma, and while being a housekeeper her whole life, she eventually retired from the hospital after a quarter century there. And she made a great life for me as a kid, as a teenager, and supported me, a little when I was going through my first trials with the disability court and all that. She supported me through that, and she made a great living and bought this home that I live in right now with the bare minimum education, experience, starting from the very bottom of any job she ever had, and never made excuses. And she made the absolute most out of every opportunity, and that even extended to finances. She taught me how to shop and how to live on a budget, how to save a penny here, save a penny there, and add that penny to the next one, and make sure that you had something to have in the bank at the end of the month when you barely had anything. And even cooking, she was a great cook, took pride in her cooking. And if you know the history of soul food, and it's ironic that it's something that is so it's synonymous to the black experience, but it was born out of cruelty. We were given the worst parts of the animals, and we had to season them up and cook them just right, just to make them palatable. And what was meant to just barely sustain us became something that is, celebrated now. And so, in that spirit, every day I try to think, okay, what do I have? What can I give? And I can't give a lot financially. I, I help people out with music when I can. I'm a musician, a rather experienced one, and I've done lessons before. And if I come across a musician that's just playing at a small church that can't afford lessons, I will teach them. No money or nothing like that. But the thing that I found I have more than anything is experience. I've experienced 16 years of living through chronic pain with all the ups and downs, and going through therapy, learning how to manage my pain, how to manage my time, how to stay sane when you're in constant pain, and how to grow, and how to love myself even though I can't do necessarily what I want to do, and I want to share that with you guys. And I'm always honest with you guys. I don't have I have a ring light right there and a tablet. That's my technology. Because I want to be absolutely 100% real with you, because there are lots of people who consider themselves influencers who do a great job, and they deal with chronic pain, and they are beautiful people with, well-earned financial support, and taking nothing away from them. They helped me out through a lot of my journey, but what I really wanted to see was just some dude that I could relate to. Maybe the dude's fat. Maybe the dude's old. Maybe the dude is a massive nerd. you know? But I wanted people to see somebody who was like them, or maybe even in a worse situation than them, making it. It's like my teeth. I have broken teeth from the medicine that I have to take to stabilize chemical imbalance in my head caused by depression. And I'm recovering from diabetes. I had real severe diabetes. Now my A1C is that of a non-diabetic person, But as a result of all the medicines, I'm missing teeth. And while I'm losing weight, it's not particularly a goal of mine. It's just something that's happening from getting up and moving around every day. I am a lot smaller than I used to be. I was knocking on 4 bills at one time. 400 pounds. That was me. I saw an old video of me playing jazz. This is a sidebar, but it's funny. I saw an old video of me playing jazz at this festival. And I was wearing a bright orange shirt, and I swear I looked like the Kool-Aid man. I can laugh about it now because I ain't nearly that big. That's just a little anecdote. But yeah, I think it's important that we can see people, just normal cats, getting up every day and living through this shit. Knowing that it doesn't take finances, it doesn't take looks, it doesn't take a whole lot of anything. Just, deciding to live. And, there are going to be times when I show up and I do a video where I'm feeling shitty. And I'm going to do that. And there'll be times I'm feeling great. And there'll be times when I can stand up and do some workouts that way and do some squats. And there'll be days where I'm floor bound, just working with my dumbbells like I am now. But I want you to see it all so you can see that anybody can make it with chronic pain, with disability, with depression, and the wagon load of fun that comes with being disabled. That wagon load of fun was uh yeah, it was what am I looking for? Okay, I just damn forgot a word. Sarcastic. Here we go. And the reason why I'm doing that is because of what she taught me. She taught me to make the absolute most out of anything that you have and to always be generous with it and to always seek a way to build upon it, not just for yourself, for the people in your life. And I want to let you know, and from my mother, Sandra Ledbetter, that you can make it because I can make it, and I have made it. And despite it all, I came through here. And so you guys be easy. Thank you for sitting with me while I do my workout and for watching this channel. And if you're, feeling depressed, if you're going through, disability, chronic pain stuff, and you need somebody to talk to, reach out to me here. Also, there's a great subreddit, r/chronic pain. I have a big presence on there. You can reach out to me there. I'm actually a new moderator. So if you guys want to go check that out, r/chronic pain on Reddit. It's a great community that has helped me out a whole lot. And I'm also on Blue Sky at Old Ass Nerd on Blue Sky. That is OLDASSNERD. That's me. I am an old ass nerd. And so, yeah, you can find me on Blue Sky, on Reddit, comment here. And I may not have all the answers, but I always have 2 ears to listen. And I can shoot back of what, my experience is. So you guys be easy. Thank you for watching. And keep fighting and keep moving. Just like I do every day.